Well, bore da, good morning. I'm up at the Christ this morning, and the Christ field, and it's with regarding to the owners of Denbigh Quarry. Now, Denbigh Quarry is just behind these bushes here, and it's regarding they put planning in. They want to extend it, they want to blast, in other words, and the only way they're going to do it is this way. So that field's going to go, this field's going to go, public footpath's going to go, they'll redirect it, and there's opposition. They're arguing green spaces, as you said, I saw it earlier, SOGS Denbigh, Save Our Green Spaces Denbigh, they're against it. Denbighshire County Council, they're against it, but the Welsh Government have said that the quarry owners are allowed to appeal. So you've got some signs here, Save Our Green Spaces, but like I say, the Welsh Government have said that they can appeal, and the argument is, like I say, the fields are going to go, going to be blasting this way, like I say, that field's going to go, this field's going to go, and it's just a stone's throw from housing, a new housing estate just behind there. You just can't quite see it from here, but literally just a field away. And the argument is, like I say, they're going to lose land, public footpath, it's going to be noise, going to be pollution. But my main worry, if I lived in them houses there, is the house is shaking with the blasting. Now then, my experience is on the top of Colamendy Industrial Estate, which is just a bit slightly higher up, and may I add, further away than those houses, I had a timber and builders merchants right on the top, and we used to make sheds and dog kennels and stuff like that. And I'm talking mid to late 80s. That estate wasn't there then, it wasn't built. And they used to be blasting in the quarry. It'd be 2 or 3 times a week, if not more. And sometimes it wasn't too bad, but sometimes the unit, and it was a fair size unit, as well as, you know, the yard as well, it used to shake, it used to rattle. Now it was half block and the top half was all metal. The metal could give, you know, it would, you know, allow for the shaking and stuff like that. It would give a bit. But the blocks, as in bricks and mortars of a house, do not give, they crack, and that's what was starting to happen. The blocks in the unit, there was cracks appearing, it used to shake. Sometimes it wasn't too bad, but sometimes you'd hear the bang, and then 2 seconds later you'd hear all the rocks falling, and the whole unit used to rattle. So like I say, when the cracks appearing, I complained. I says, I'm not putting up with this. So a day or two later, these officials arrived and they set up a tripod and like a measuring meter thing to measure the shake, you know, the ground shake. So I think it was 11 o'clock or whatever anyway, and they were there waiting, and you could hear the siren going, and then about 2 minutes later, it was hardly anything. You could just hear it slightly in the distance. So they'd obviously put, you know, a very small charge, because they know that they were measuring it, that I'd complained. And I said, that's nothing like it normally is. I says, this unit shakes. Oh no, something or other, that's okay, it's legal, you know. And they got away with it. And before that, we, like I say, we used to make sheds and dog kennels and stuff. And when they were blasting, a rock larger, about twice the size of a football, came over and it crashed through one of the dog kennels. It could have killed someone there. It's a miracle that no one was killed, or it didn't hit anyone. Like I say, we used to have display units, sheds and dog kennels in the yard, and it smashed through the roof. So I got hold of the Free Press, and they came up and took a photo of it and put a feature in the Free Press and that. So that's it. So basically, there's opposition, they're opposing it. This SOGS Denbigh, Save Our Green Spaces Denbigh, and Denbigh Council, But as I say, the Welsh government have said, well no, the owners, we're allowing them to appeal. And there's a meeting in Denbigh Town Hall on August the 5th. And I think it's going to go for 2 days, if not 3. There's going to be like a bit of a discussion. So that would be my main concern, or not so much a concern, it would be a worry. If I lived in them houses there, like I say, that's my experience. I had that unit and it was further away than that housing estate, and that unit used to rattle, and I you know, that's my experience. I've experienced it, and cracks were appearing and stuff like that. So that would be my worry, not so much a concern, it would be a worry. So as I say, on August the 5th and 6th in Denbigh Town Hall, SOGs will be there, Save Our Green Spaces, and maybe representative of Denbigh Council, I don't really know, but there's going to be some sort of discussion be going on, because like I say, the Welsh government have said, well no, they can appeal, they can put their case forward and that. But that's what I thought I'd just pop up and do this video to show you. This field's going to go, the field at the back there, and it's going to be less than 100 metres where they're going to be blasting. It's going to be less than 100 metres from them houses there, that housing estate. There's no houses this way, but there is down there, like I say. But when I had that unit in the Colomendy there, that estate wasn't built then. There was no houses there, so they were free to blast. But like I say, my unit, it used to rattle, and I had enough of it. But that's, you know, it's not my residence. I didn't used to live there, but you know, that's your house. Them houses are going to be shaking, and that's going to be my concern. Or not so much a concern, that would be my worry if I lived there. So that's it. So we'll just wait and see what will happen.